Yo, what's good, guys? Happy Friday night. We'll bring Lou right in so we can just get started. What up, Lou?
What's going on, dude? How are you?
Yeah, you know, you know, you
Well,
know.
first, let me say, robotic. I see you in the chat. What's up, brother? And I want to thank you, Jeff, and everybody else who's tuning in. Starting a little earlier tonight. That work grind has me up tomorrow morning super early, which I have to be there at 6. And yeah, man, thank you for this time, man. To start a little earlier, and I wanted to be here, man. I didn't want to be like, no, I'm not coming, whatever. So whatever I can do, whatever you can do, I appreciate it. So thank you guys, I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Um, just gonna have to lower your mic a little bit
All right.
because of that fan again.
Oh wait, okay. How about this? How about this? All right, because I did actually just plug the external because I didn't think that was it. So let me unplug that thing
Why'd you plug that back in?
because I didn't think that was it, man. I thought
It
that
is
was
it.
man.
Your mic picks up everything, bro. Everything.
Damn, it's so super powerful.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh man, sometimes yeah. All right, that's what happens when you invest in high quality equipment.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Robotic, what's going on, bro? Thanks for coming through once again. All the regulars. Chris, what's up, brother? How are you? Wesley, happy Friday, bro. Thanks for coming through. AK, been a long time. What's up, man?
AK, what's up, my dude? What's going on?
And of course, Lens of Wisdom.
Lance.
So we're going to talk about a couple things tonight. I want to talk about the Apple event that wasn't.
Ah, that's right. Yeah. What? Yeah, I want to hear about this. Like, yeah. What? I didn't hear anything about it. I had no time for social media, no time for news, no time for anything. I got to hear what happened here.
So the Apple event was scheduled for the 23rd, of course, and it's not happening. Events or invites were supposed to go out on the 16th, and a bunch of big time leakers, got it wrong. And one of the big time leakers, John Prosser, has to shave his eyebrows now because he was wrong. So it's still going to happen in April, apparently. Just, I don't know if Apple was testing to see who was, putting leaks out like they were, because there's been a lot of crazy Apple leaks over the past year. But now we're getting an event in April, supposedly, and new iMacs are confirmed for the April event, which I'm totally down for. Now, Lou, I'm going to have you take over the screen for a minute because I got to do something really quick that's very important.
Okay, no, not a problem. Do what you got to do, man.
All right. Oh, that's not you.
Well, it can be.
I got to add you in. Hold
You're
on.
a fly-looking dude right there.
I don't know what's going.
What's going on, people? Well, guess what? It's just you guys and me. All right, so forget that Apple event, all right? Because I'm not going to talk about that right now. Let Jeff talk about that. I just got done watching the Winter Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the new show on Disney, the new Marvel show. I thought it was okay. Did anybody else watch it? I thought it was okay. I thought it was, the typical first episode of a show to kind of build you towards the rest of the season. It was about an hour long. Um, I don't know if anybody's like, into UFC and MMA, but George St. Pierre was one of the bad characters in the beginning, which was really cool. It had me stoked. And I thought it was actually a pretty cool episode. It kind of broke down the characters personally. You got to see a little bit of their background, who they are, and actually, humanize them a little bit. So actually, I thought it was okay. Tomorrow night, after work, I'm going to try to watch that DC movie, the Snyder Cut. I've heard mixed reactions. Jeff said it was pretty good, so I will trust his opinion on it and check it out. But 4 hours and 2 minutes, that's a long ass flick. Oh, hey, what's up, man? You back?
Yeah, man.
Okay, yeah.
What are you talking about?
I was just first of all, I was just talking about the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and tomorrow night after work, I'm going to try to watch a DC movie. 4 hours and 2 minutes. I'm going to try to watch it. You said it was good.
It's worth it.
And I listen. I heard mixed reactions, but I do trust your opinion because we do kind of have like this, same opinion when it comes to Marvels and stuff like that. So we both like Marvel stuff. So and DC movies. So I'm kind of like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna check it out. But like, did you stay up through the whole thing?
No, I fell asleep twice.
Okay.
Twice. But I honestly, there hasn't been a show. I think I fell asleep in every WandaVision episode.
Yeah, you did.
I also fell asleep today during the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I fell asleep twice with Justice League. So it's not the movie. I just been falling asleep to everything lately.
Okay.
I usually watch it when I get home from work. Like as soon as I get home from work, I walk the dogs, I grab a bite to eat, and I lay on the couch. And usually I don't make it past 20 minutes.
Right. Now, it seemed like Justice League with that 4 hours and 2 minutes, they really put a lot into that?
There is so much more story in this movie. Background for every character. Definitely more character development for all of them. Probably the least of the bunch that had more character development was Wonder Woman. But we didn't need that for her because we know all about her already. And her first movie was legit. But yeah, this movie, I'm going to watch it again, to be honest with you. Steppenwolf, much, much, much better. Not even close. It's like night and day. Dark Side, straight up fucking beast. And all of them, man, just a much better story. Much better story.
I'm definitely gonna have to. I'm gonna try to watch it tomorrow night. I'm gonna try to stay up and watch it. I'm curious to see what happened. I did see something that Snyder said, like in his third movie he was going to do. He was going to try to make Lois Lane and Superman's son be the new Batman.
Well, yeah, there's already scripts for the two movies that were to follow Justice League.
Okay.
So we already know the whole story of what was supposed to happen. Unfortunately, it's never going to happen. Now, I say never, but take that as a grain of salt because the Snyder Cut we were never supposed to see either.
Right.
And that happened. So there is a chance, and it really depends on how well this does and on how much, the public wants to see sequels. But at the same time, is Ben Affleck going to come back as Batman? Probably not. Robert Pattinson is the new Batman.
Right.
How are you going to make those sequels, right? Unfortunately, I would have liked to see it because the sequels sound really cool. And in the third sequel, we were supposed to get all kinds of stuff going on. Like in the third one, the whole Green Lantern Corps was supposed to come and help out everybody because Darkseid was supposed to take over the Earth, and it was going to be good. But
they need to like make it like a big like how Marvel did it. Marvel is spinning off the movies just right, and DC really hasn't had that catch.
Well, DC took a different route, and I heard a whole interview about this. Marvel took the long route, right? They went individual films. They built up each character for all of them before they put it together. Right. They even gave Hulk his own movie with Ed Norton.
Right.
That happened to not work out, but they all had their own movies, their own build up. So we all had every one of us had emotional ties to all those characters already. In this movie, and especially not even the Snyder Cut, in the original one that we saw, they just threw some shit together.
Yeah, that was bad.
And tried to make it work in an hour and 45 minutes. And it was straight up trash. That movie sucked.
Yeah, it was really bad.
It was terrible. The story development was terrible. The story itself was terrible because it kept skipping parts. You didn't know what was going on sometimes.
Yeah.
Cyborg had no development in this movie. Cyborg, you learn a lot about Cyborg in this movie.
Okay.
There's other superheroes in this movie that you didn't see as well in the first one. It's really good. I will watch it again at some point. And, I'll probably fall asleep to it again too, but.
Do you think it's too late to start for DC to start the like character development for all these characters and their
Well, they would have to make
movies.
this film canon, which, from what I'm hearing, Zack Snyder even said the Joss Whedon one is canon. So who knows? There's no way to know what's going to happen with this. It is a much, much better movie, but at the same time, it's also a 4-hour movie.
Yeah.
What would this movie have been like if it was an hour and 45 minutes like the first one?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you could tell a hell of a lot more story in 4 hours than 2 hours.
And I tell you what, I'd like to, like, I saw the trailer, right? So, and I saw Jared Leto's Joker at the end. Like, I would like to see the development character of that Joker, that Jared Leto Joker.
Yeah, but you won't see him in
the movie. Yeah, I know. Like, I'm leaning towards like it's a vision or it's a dream or it's something like that. Like, I don't want to spoil it for myself, but like that's what I'm thinking, because that's how it kind of like how the background looked in that end picture. But I would like to see like that long-haired in the psychiatric ward looking character. I think that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, don't get your hopes up for that.
Yeah, I know.
But it was good. It was much better than the original. The original was straight up trash. I would probably never watch that again. And I would never recommend that movie to anybody. But this movie, on the other hand, I would recommend. If you got 4 hours to kill, I mean, that's a long time.
Yeah, that is a long time, man.
It's a long time. But I like that type of stuff. Like the Lord of the Rings movies that were 3 hours long. I love that shit.
I'll binge it all day long, even the uncut version. I will.
Yeah, but I like long movies. I'm a big movie fan, so I like long movies. I get really upset when a movie is short. I don't like it. Like an hour and a half movie, I hate.
Yeah,
it's not enough. It's not enough time to tell a great story.
It's not. It's really not.
You might be able to tell a good story in 90 minutes, but I want a great story. And in 4 hours, if you can't tell a good story, well, then you might as well stop making films.
No, they usually leave those hour and a half movies for the horror movies.
Yeah, this movie was really good, man. Like I said, I'm gonna watch it again, and that's gonna be 8 hours of my life I could never get back. Probably a little longer than that because I slept a little bit too. So, but I would watch it again. It's that good. It's a good flick, man. I like it. Steppenwolf is a beast in this movie. I like what they did with him compared to the first one. Tech Loving Mama, what's happening? Tech Loving Mama, I'm glad you're here. We need to have a conversation. About 3D printing. I bought a 3D printer last week, Tech Loving Mama, and I am so stressed out about it.
Explain. Throw up the phone line. Get her on the phone.
It's so difficult for me to level the bed. Now, every video I've watched on it says you got to spend hours and hours trying to get this bed level. Because if it's not perfectly level, your print's going to fail. And every print I've had has failed. And I haven't spent, I'll be honest, I haven't spent hours trying to level it, but I've spent a good hour at least.
Right.
Off and on, different days. The most time I probably spent in a day trying to level it has been an hour. And it's so close, but it's just not there. The prints, they're not printing right. I can tell after like the first layer, because usually the first layer lays down and I'm like, oh man, that doesn't look right. And then I'll watch it for a little longer, and then it'll fall apart like 40 minutes into it. And I'm just like,
Now, could it be the surface that you have the machine on from the get-go?
Nah, that shouldn't matter. I mean, it's on a desk. It's a flat desk.
Yeah.
But it's just not. It has to be perfectly level. And every video I've watched said you need to spend hours leveling this machine to get it right. Like people have had problems with this. So I'm not the only one. But if I would have known it was this much of a pain in the ass, I would have spent a little more money and bought a self-leveling one that does it on its own. Because I ain't got time for this shit, man. I ain't got time for it.
Well, it doesn't tell you like it's level or
nah, it doesn't tell you. You gotta use it. You gotta eye that shit up.
You
gotta use a piece of paper and put the paper under the print head and then the print head's supposed to only like barely touch the paper. And I've done that like multiple times to where it looks like that's what it is,
Right.
but it still doesn't work out. It's frustrating. It's frustrating as hell. And I haven't touched that printer in 3 days, and it'll probably be another 3 days before I touch it again too.
Something like that, something that could just make you so frustrated.
It makes or breaks the print. It makes or breaks it.
Yeah.
If you can't get it perfectly level, you're not going to get a good print. If I can get it perfectly level, I'll be able to print whatever I want. Plus, the software is a whole nother issue. Like, I have to learn the software because you have to get the files and you have to put it into a software to slice it to make it the right format for me to use. But those files that I've been getting, a lot of them need supports. And I don't know, I don't have enough knowledge, one, to where to put the supports, or two, even how to put and add the supports in the software that I'm trying to learn. So it's a big learning curve if you've never done it.
Yeah.
And right now, I just don't have that kind of time to devote to it.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, man. Like, and I don't know why they can't just make it the software so easy. Like, okay, find a program, click and drag into like a micro SD card, put the SD card into the machine, bank, with
that's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
It's just not what format, I guess, it's in.
Well, the format you get online are STL files, and then you have to turn it into a G code or whatever it's called. And it's just it sounds easy, but it's not that simple. Tech Lover Mama says, well, mine is a good beginner printer that actually levels, I guess, better than some of them out there. I found out, but I know that sometimes I have to do a 9-point. What the hell is a 9-point leveling? I don't even know what that is. I level the four corners. That's the only leveling I've seen. 9 points. I level four corners. That's it. That's all I've been told. But I've tried
hexagons
because it hasn't worked. I've tried the four corners, right? And then when I knew I was doing a print that's only gonna, like, I tried to do like little tiny Mandalorian helmets, right? Because I don't want to waste a lot of filament. So I would put, I know it's only printing in the middle of the palette. So I would only level, instead of leveling the four corners, I took and leveled the middle of the palette to make sure that little square I was printing in was exactly the same on all four sides. And again, I thought I had it, and I mean, it's so close. Like I saw the left side when it was printing, the left side was perfect. The right side just a little off. And it's, I don't know.
That's make or break.
Now I got to Google and YouTube what 9-point leveling is. I don't even know what that is. What software are you using? It's called let me look. I have it right here. Ultimaker Cura. Ultimaker Cura. And the printer I have is the Ender 5 Pro. If that helps. What software are you using so far? I mostly use Flash Print by Flash Forge. And Cura is the one I use that covers my STL files, the G code. Yeah, that's what I'm doing too, which that's easy enough. I can do that, no problem. I'll put it in there. I'll size it to what I want, and then it'll slice it and turn it into a G code. I'm cool with that. But I don't know, like, do I need to add like supports in there? Or is usually the STL file good enough the way it is? Like, I don't know any of that stuff. Sometimes I think because they're failing, I need to add supports. But then the other part of my brain thinks, well, no, they're failing because your shit ain't level. And maybe I don't need supports.
I think you might have to learn 9-point leveling.
Yeah, 9-point leveling. Yes, the Ender 5 Pro. You got the Monoprice Vauxhall, aka Flash Forge Adventure 3. I'll pull up mine right here. The Ender 5 Pro. I thought it was a decent one to start with, but now I don't know. Now I don't know. Leveling is frustrating. If I could pay somebody to come and level it, I would. But this is the one I got.
That's a nice machine too, man.
Yeah, I mean, you would think. I mean, this guy's printing dinosaurs and ducks and jaguars, and I printed a dog
all
and a
you want
bunny.
is a little Mando helmet. How did the dog come out?
The dog came out great.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened with the dog. The dog came out great. But I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know. Tech Level Mama says, I'm on a couple Facebook pages, which I use Facebook mostly for. They are awesome and so helpful. I'm going to have to check that out because the only thing I've looked at right now is, YouTube videos.
Mm-hmm.
I only had mine for like a month, but I've learned a few things here and there. And I do know it is definitely an art form. Yeah. Especially, there's definitely a learning curve, and it's definitely something that you need to get good at. Like, it's not just plug and play. Anybody can do it. Like, you need to take your time, learn what the hell you need to do, because if you do one thing wrong, you're just wasting filament.
I'm surprised that like just leveling it could be such an issue.
Yeah, I mean, because it's such a fine thing when it prints.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's just a hair off, it's going to throw the whole print off. Tech Level Mama said, you got to make sure the bed is leveled and right temp. See, the temperature I'm playing with too, and the couple of videos I watched today actually had higher temperatures, not only on the print bed, but also on the print head. So I'm going to change that as well. Yeah, the extruder one, I'm going to bump the temperature up on that, as well as the bed. Out of the box, it comes at like 185 and 50. Today, I saw somebody at like 225 and 60. 225 for like the extruder, and then 60 for the bed. The SD file usually tells you if they use supports. Okay, that's good to know. Because sometimes I'm like, fuck it, I'll just add a support. I don't know. It added like 6 hours to the print, and I'm like, oh man.
Oh, I don't know if it needs Adobe, but I'm gonna put that in there.
Yeah, I'm just throwing shit on there trying to get it to work.
PDF, that too.
It's frustrating. So frustrating. I just like the other day, the last time I used it was what's today? Last time I used it was Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was done, I just kind of like, I was so fed up, right? Because I was about an hour and a half into a print. I thought I had it, or I thought I was close, right? I still knew the right side wasn't looking as clean as the left, but I thought I was close. And then it failed on me, and I was just like, I just shut the shit off, walked out and shut the door. And I haven't been back in that room since. That door's been shut ever since.
You're gonna open that room. It's gonna look real dusty with some sunlight coming through the shade.
Yeah. I have the not the Ender 3, I have the Ender 5. It's called the Ender 5 Pro. Trey, what's up, Trey? How you doing? By the way, Lou, that's Trey. He changed his name.
What's up, dude?
Yo, y'all are on early. Yeah, we had to call him a little early today. Lou got he needs his bedtime tonight.
Yeah, man. I got work super early in the morning, but I wanted to be here.
What is this? I'm just learning how to print without the plat. What are you printing on then? Now I'm really confused, man.
Kitchen floor.
I'm so confused. And by the way, do you have because I know you can upgrade parts on your printers. And I just saw like my printer has an upgradable glass table for it instead of the magnetic one that's on there now. Is that better? I mean, they're calling it an upgrade. I would assume it's better for some reason.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
But there is a lot to learn. And yes, I'm going to learn it, and I'm going to master that shit because now I'm annoyed with it.
Yep. You just need a break. You need to step away for a minute.
Yeah, I had to step away before I threw that thing out the window.
And then know what you're going to do. You're going to sit down and you're just going to be Googling something out of nowhere. And you're going to say, well, let me try this. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to jump back into it.
I'm going to pay Tech Love and Mama to come out here and level that shit for me.
We're all about it.
I'll give you 10 pairs of earbuds and money. But it's cool, man. It's cool. Like, I'm looking forward to mastering it, but it's just another thing on my plate. The raft, aka platform, is the first thing that usually prints. I have a flexible plastic platform, but I'm talking about the first part that prints. I call it a platform too. Sorry. The raft, aka platform, is the first thing that usually prints. So you're talking about like the where the filament's coming out of, like the print head? Patience is key. Then you wait hours for your print to be done. Yeah. It does take a long time.
Then you wait for an hour and a half to find out you got one right droopy face.
I knew right away it wasn't.
But you were just like, all right. No,
I was hoping for the best. I would sit there, right? And this is what I was doing, actually, trying to make it work. And I know I should have just stopped it there, but I'm watching the print and I'm watching it lay down all the filament, and the left side looks beautiful, right? The right side, it's not even a fucking circle. You know, there's pieces of filament like sticking up. So as they stick up and the print head moves away, I try and go in real quick and push them down with my finger.
Yeah.
And level it out so it'll keep printing. It never worked. I was just impatient. I wanted it to work. I so wanted just to make, and I didn't care if it came out crappy, but I just wanted a helmet.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted was a helmet.
You wanted it complete. I get it.
Even half a helmet. I would have taken half a helmet.
Half a helmet, as long as you finished. Yep, I get
Something, just besides a dog. You know what I mean? Like I printed the dog. The first day I got it, I took it home. I turned it on. I leveled it. They had in the USB flash drive they give you a couple prints in there. You get a dog, a cat, an owl. So I tried the dog because I'm a dog lover, and it printed, and it looked great. So I'm like, oh, this is easy. Let me go get a G code or an SLT file, and let's just make a helmet real quick. Nope. Reality sets in.
Yeah. And it's not. It's like she said. It's an art form. It's an art form. And you have to learn that machine. You have to play with that machine.
I'm gonna get it because that's what I do for a living. I'm a printer.
I know you'll get it. You will.
I've been printing for 20 years. She says, so you can print directly on the item you're going for, or start it with a raft that you snap off. Oh, I know what you're saying now. Okay. That you snap off when it's done. A raft is usually the first layer or two. And print your file. Look up 3D raft or no raft. Okay. And I'm assuming that raft is going to add a lot of time to your print, but it's like a base. You're basically laying down a base to give it better support. I think that's what you're saying, right? Google how to level your machine the easy way. You know how many times I did that? You know how many times I Googled how to level my 3D printer?
Oh man, you're gonna find something eventually on like Google page 3.
Man, that's why I shut that door the other day and haven't looked back. It's not like, screw this, man. I don't even care right now. Like today, if I go in there and the printer is not even in the room, I'm okay with that. If somebody stole it for some reason, I'm okay with it.
Oh, all righty.
But I'll get back to it at some point and figure it out and put the time in. But right now, it's YouTube is a priority for me. Learning about investing in stocks and cryptocurrency is important to me. 3D printing is kind of like third or fourth down on the list of things that I need to worry about. It's tax season, so I got digital slang taxes I got to do. I got infamous apparel taxes I got to do for the business. So a lot of things on my plate right now. 3D printing was supposed to like give me peace and give me like a hobby to take away from my stress.
Right.
And it's actually completely the opposite. It's just adding more stress.
Just add to another project.
That's it. Just adding more. It's making things worse right now. Kevin. Hey there, casters. What up, Buttercups? Hope y'all are well and have had a great week. Been a pretty decent week, even though there has been some setbacks.
What's up, Kevin? And glad you had even those setbacks, you had a pretty good week. Look at the pretty good week. Look at the positive moments. Good to hear you're doing good, though.
Yeah, Kevin, man. Setbacks suck. They always suck. But you're probably one of the most positive dudes I ever met. So you just keep Keep kicking ass, Kevin. That's what you do.
Absolutely.
Kevin's about, I just texted Kevin a little while ago. We were texting. He's about to pick up another pair of headphones. He's going to get some audiophile headphones.
Oh, really?
So that's always cool.
All right. Can't wait to see him talk about them. It's going to be cool.
Next level. What is good?
What's
How are you,
good,
bro?
dude?
Next level. You want to invite or are you sleeping?
And I was planning on, doing some investing in Robinhood, man. I finally set it up, finally did everything. Then I said, like I told you before the show, man, that freaking windshield cracked yesterday. And it's like, damn, $600. There you go. Boom.
Pay yourself first, bro. Put $20 in.
I know. I'm going to in a few weeks. Yeah. Now it got pushed back to this week. I have to wait a little bit, but I got to get that windshield fixed, man. It's a bad crack.
Let's see. Take a moment. I got to learn CAD software. Yeah, software, man. More programs I got to learn, man. But that's okay. Ooh, this is cool. My brother-in-law printed some glasses. They looked very nerdy, but he was very proud of himself. I was proud with my first little dog I printed, man. I didn't.
Yeah.
I was proud that I was able to set the damn printer up. Because when you first open the box, it's like a little intimidating because it's all in pieces.
Right.
And I looked at it and I was like, oh, man. The first time I opened the box, I did the same thing. I closed the box, shut the door, and walked out. I'm not doing this. I said, I'm not getting into this right now. There's no way. There's no way. I don't want to think sometimes that deeply.
Right.
Yeah. And that was one of those times where I didn't want to think that deeply.
Because you got to think about that. I can imagine because, I mean, yeah, look, you have the 3D printer itself, but how many little pieces were there to put together?
It wasn't, once I sat down, but once I sat down and did it, it wasn't too bad. Mm-hmm. A bunch of wires you got to put together, but they were all coded very nicely and went together. You could figure it out pretty easy. The directions were okay, not the best, but they weren't terrible. But it took maybe an hour and 15 minutes to put together.
That's not too bad. I was waiting for you to say like 2 or 3 hours.
No, but I went in with the mindset of, okay, I have good lighting, right? I have my glasses if I need to see something really small. Nice flat table. I had my drink. I was ready to just roll. Yeah, it didn't take long.
Okay.
Definitely more intimidating than it actually was. Oh, you see? Oh my God, half the time I'm fixing issues. By the way, heads up, changing to different colors of filament can cause clogs and setbacks. Don't tell me that, man.
Ooh, now like can it clog even though you use the same filament? Like, and how often do you have to check it and all that?
That's too much information for me, bro. You're gonna have to ask her.
Yeah, like
I'm not there yet. I thought about clogging problems before, even with changing filament, because I have different types of filament here. Unfortunately, until I get it right, I'm not using any of the filament that I purchased. I'm just using the one that came with it.
I don't blame you.
So I haven't changed any of it yet. But that did cross my mind, like, what happens when I have to change this? Now, you can go into the settings on mine on the touch screen, and it has settings for change filament. Mm-hmm. But I haven't touched it. And I don't think it would be that bad because it does heat up all of the filament inside that print head.
Now that raises a question. That's the filament you're using came with it, right?
Yeah.
What if you used a different filament?
It's not going to make a difference if it's not level.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking like maybe it'll magically level with a different filament.
It's not going to magically level. Yeah, I'm not that lucky. Each color or type of filament had their own way they like to work. Yeah, each one's going to be a little pesky son of a bitch, ain't it? I know it. I could tell. It's very, you have to finesse it, right? You have to be a finesse printer with this type of stuff. It's not something you could just throw down, plug it in, throw a file in and print. Now you got to treat this thing like a baby and finesse it and get your skills up. And I don't have my skills up right now. Kevin says, hey there, Tech Lover Mama. Let me know how the Batman headphone holder goes because I'll definitely buy one from you.
Batman headphone holder.
Yeah, he wants to make something. Chris says, what's up, Kev? Hope you're feeling good today. Next level says sleeping. LOL. I'm on the road at the moment. Well, let me know when you're home if you want to get on. Tech Level Mama. Hi, Kevin. I'll post about it on Twitter probably. Hey there, Chris and Lens. Hope you're well, gang. Kevin says, okie dokie, I'll be watching. Once Jeff gets his shit together, I'm going to have him print me a set of really cool colored panda headphone ear pad clips. Kevin, you know how many people want stuff from me already?
Yeah, I can imagine.
And you know who's getting the first thing?
Me.
Me.
Me. Because I want a freaking Boba helmet. You're going to make one, and I'm going to paint that bitch.
You can buy it from me.
I'll buy it for like
I'll sell it to you, but you're going to pay for the filament and the time.
No, I'm going to buy it for like $20.
You're going to pay for the filament and the time.
Like 20, 25.
You can't even buy filament for $25.
Dude, I'll even come out and hang out with you today. That's like worth it on its own.
Is it?
It is, because you'll have a good time.
That's like 2 days of you hanging out.
I'll walk your dogs.
It's going to take like 2 days to print a Boba Fett helmet.
Yeah. I'll chill.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to cost you filament and time.
Oh, man.
We'll see. I mean, the first helmet's going to take the longest. The second one will be quicker. The third one will be quicker.
Yeah, and then you're going to have to, like, you're probably going to find different, like, files and different, like, sort of like different, same helmet, but different, like, I guess, styles and perfection of ways to do it.
I already have. Yeah, I have a bunch of them. I have like 3 or 4 different ones already.
Right. Because I saw some actually of the Rallo Ken. What the fuck is his name? Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren.
Yeah, his helmet, to where like the eyes part were smaller and bigger, and then I saw one it was just like perfect, and I'm like, yeah, you know,
there's all kinds of different ones out there, but again, it's not a priority for me, so it's going to be a little while before I master this thing. I'm going to give it at least 6 months.
Okay, that's a good amount of time.
Where we at? Kevin says, hi, Trey. How is you? It's freaking cold here in Canada. Okay, I guess I may have to hit up Tech Level. Yeah, it's going to be a while, Kev. Just being honest. It's not very important to me right now, trying to master that thing. And it's going to take time, and time is something I do not have at the moment to dedicate to that. Of course, I pay for labor and suppliers. Come on, Lou. I know Lou tries to go the cheap route, man.
Yeah, hashtag free stuff.
Yeah. My time is not free, brother. Not 2 days worth of time.
Yeah. But I mean, you could probably watch Justice League in 2 days and have that done.
You can't. That's the problem. You can't just let the printer print. You got to like constantly go in and watch it.
Yeah, it's like you got to like constantly let it run.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it runs for like 2 days straight.
That's crazy. Like, how do people make a living? Like making stuff, you know?
They have multiple printers.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like if you want to start selling this stuff, or what they do eventually is you buy a mold. And there are better printers out there. You could buy a good resin printer and have it done in half the time. Or you can buy a mold, get the mold made, and just use a mold to make your helmets, which will cut down the time dramatically too. But for now, this is the way you got to do it when you're just learning.
Right. Yeah.
I get most filament for 25-ish, and you get a lot. Yeah, the first roll I got because I wanted to make a Mandalorian helmet, so I bought silver filament, and I paid $25 for it for a big roll.
That's cool.
I got for $35 a 4-pack, and they were a little smaller, but definitely a good amount of each. Yeah, Amazon has a bunch of deals on filament, all kinds of colors too, which is kind of cool. I bought the silver because I was hoping it would cut down on the finishing time. Like, I know I'm going to have to sand it, and I know I'm going to have to paint it. Well, first primer and then paint, but I was thinking maybe the silver filament will give me a little leg up on that. Slang, check your DMs. Maybe this will help. Okay. Thank you. Lou's new YouTube name should be Free Stuff Lou Scow.
Yeah, hashtag free stuff. It really should. Wow. You know, that would be pretty good. That's a good idea, Kevin. And
you were going to contact OnePlus, weren't you?
Yeah, that's right. I was going to do that Saturday night. Haven't got a chance, but I was actually like during the week, my plan, well, or the original plan was to do a stream from 8 to 9, and then you
What,
know,
on your channel?
yeah, and then jump on between. But it was like, do I want to stream and just game and talk, or do I just want to talk like this? So I couldn't, and I didn't have like I really didn't have the time to prepare this week. But I've been thinking about it all this week, and I was talking to somebody else this week, and they were just like, yeah, listen, before the 10 o'clock show, do a 8 o'clock show, of the stream. So maybe Sunday I'll try to do a little practice run and see if I can stream while playing and BS a little bit. So see how that goes.
Don't hold your breath, guys.
Yeah, I won't lie to you.
Don't hold your breath.
Don't hold your breath. But when you do, just subscribe and hashtag free stuff.
Hashtag free stuff. One video every 6 months. You'd be good to go.
Yeah.
Lou, to his credit, is about to upgrade eventually. I don't know when that's going to happen, but we talked about it earlier. He wants to upgrade his audio because his mic does pick up a lot of background noise. So he's going to get a pod mic, or at least that's what I recommended. Whether he gets that or not, it's up to him. But I did recommend the pod mic, and I did recommend one of these. But by the way, Lou, I found one on eBay for you for $50.
Really? Okay, send me that link. And like I said, I'm going to start. I'm able to get a couple stuff in the next couple weeks. It would have been this week, but a setback. And but I am going to do something the next couple weeks. My initial plan was to get the Boba Fett helmet put in the back with a spotlight on it, which would have been super dope. And I would have had some extra money to get some other things. But a $600 windshield, man. And eye doctors tomorrow. Dude, I got to be at work at 6 o'clock, then at the eye doctor at 9:45, and then back to work. So, it's crazy. And that new windshield, yeah. So, I'm gonna send me the link and send me a mic because I want a mic, an XLR mic that I can put into this boom arm.
Any XLR mic you can put into the boom arm.
So I can get a Nubis 8000 and
if that was a real mic, yeah.
It is. This is.
You don't want to spend a lot of money, and the best mic you can get is a pod mic for $100.
Yeah, but the Nubis is pretty good, like the Nubis 7000 here. So I was thinking about upgrading to the Nubis 8000 since Nubis does want to hashtag free stuff me and give me a 8000 model.
They're going to give it to you for free?
I'm going to ask them.
Again, let's not hold our breath.
All right. Okay.
If you can do it, I mean, but that's not an XLR mic though. That's a USB mic.
Dude, I'm sending a message to OnePlus, first of all, and no, Nubis right now, and asking for a Nubis 8000.
We're just going to move on.
Go ahead.
We're just going to move on. Clever Mama says, my printer has a built-in camera, so you're big time. So I could check it via Wi-Fi, not the best quality, but still. I have heard and watched videos about people that put like GoPros and things in there for those that are us like me that don't have a camera built into it. So I've been thinking about putting a camera in there or my GoPro or something like that. But until I can actually print something, there's no point in even trying that.
Now, how does that work with the built-in camera? Like it just takes a picture and then.
That's a good idea.
You can set
it's just you. It's not going to take a picture. You just log on and it's going to show you video footage of what you're printing just to make sure that it hasn't fallen over.
Ah, okay. Okay.
This is a good idea because I have a bunch of Wi-Fi cameras here and I have 2 brand new ones that are actually right behind me that I have to make videos on. So that is a good idea. I will use those for that. I'm just getting into 3D printing and I already want more machines. Yeah, it's addicting, right? That's like anything else, man. I can already tell if I get good at it, let me rephrase that. Then yeah, now you're mentioning this stuff like a built-in camera. I want to be able to print like a house. I want to build a house with a 3D printer. I just watched a video of a kid built a Lambo.
What?
Yeah, he built a Lambo with a 3D printer in his basement and then had to knock the basement wall out to get it outside.
So what do you have? He just had to build, I guess, the pieces, put it together, and that's sick, dude.
Yeah, it took him years to do it.
Wow. And a lot of filament.
A lot of filament, yeah. Tech Level Mama Slang. I found a Reddit that someone said they figured out a fix and maybe it'll help you. I need to check that out. Also, one problem I'm having is, so my model of 3D printers, right? There's the Ender 5. Then there's the Ender 5 Pro, which is the one I bought. And then there is an Ender 5 Plus. Now, on the actual, what's the name of that? The Cura? On the Cura program, you know how you have to, install the printer or tell it what printer you are using? There isn't a version for my Pro model. It's only for the original Ender 5 and then for the Plus model. But mine that's in the middle, the Pro model, there's no choice for it. So I don't know what to do about that because the Ender 5 regular model has a smaller print surface and the Ender 5 Plus has, I think, a bigger print surface. So I'm going to have to try that other software that you were talking about to see if I can find my actual printer on there. It's been one thing after another. Peter, look at you, Peter. What's up, Peter? That is Peter's YouTube channel and his channel name right there. So everybody that hasn't subscribed to Peter's channel, check it out. Tech Level Mama Slang. Did I tell you I got an amazing deal in the marketplace for my printer? It's a $400 machine. I got it for $160 to over $100 in full filament. How the hell did you do that? Damn, I should have talked to you before buying something because mine cost $400 too. And yours sounds like it's a lot better than mine.
Wow.
Trey says a $600 windshield. You drive a Cybertruck?
No, a 2019 GMC Terrain, and I had 3 quotes today: 540, 570, and 585. Safe Light wants 570. So that's the warranty. That's what I got to do, man.
Yeah, GoPro or an old phone will work. Yeah, those will work. But you're right. I have one of those Wi-Fi, like people buy these little cameras to monitor their babies and things like that. I'll put that in there. That'll work perfectly. I'm getting into crypto mining and I can't find GPUs. Yeah, you were talking about that on your stream today, and we got to talk about crypto mining, bro. I need a PC. I don't know if you build them and send them to the US. That might be a little pricey, but I'm looking into that. You know, when Ethereum first came out, I was mining Ethereum on my phone and I forgot all about it. I watched a video back then, everything Apple Pro, I think on the iPhone 4 or 5, had like 20 phones on his table and he was mining Ethereum from every single phone. So I was like, let me try that. So I did it and I was able to mine Ethereum and then I forgot about it. Could you imagine if I was still mining all the way back then?
Wow.
But now I'm thinking about doing it. Now I'm thinking about doing it and getting a PC. Next level. You're the second person I'm talking to about this. So I need some info, but I don't know. If it's too pricey, I'm not going to do it. And I need to know, I don't know. I need to know if it's profitable, right? If it's profitable to do it with just one computer. I guess long term it could be, but I don't know enough about it. Tech Level Mama says I was told building a 3D printer is cheaper, and so down to do that too. Man, you're going all in with that. It is cool, right? Once you see, I mean, I only got one print to finish, the little dog, but just seeing it finish and seeing it come together was kind of cool. So I'm excited to get something that I actually want to print that actually works. Tech Level Mama says some people like Cure, but some people like Flashpoint software. Is Flashpoint available for Mac? That is the key question because I only have Macs. So I will check it and see if it's available for Mac. I hope it is because Cure is okay. Look up the Monoprice Voxel. It's literally the same thing as Flash Forge Adventurer 3, but Monoprice is a USA brand and Flash Forge is from China, I believe. Okay. I'm lucky to find good deals. I'm poor, so good thing I have that ability. I think we're all a little poor right now. Absolutely. You know, I put my 3D printer on my credit card. Why not? Why not?
Well, hey, I am on the live chat with OnePlus. I just asked them for a free OnePlus Cyberpunk phone.
Oh, you did you? You're on a live chat with OnePlus?
Dude, you have no idea. I just went through the whole rundown. I just gave them like 2 paragraphs and just told them, if I was to switch from my iPhone, it would be your phone. Send me your Cyberpunk phone for free, and I will talk about it, and I will rave about it.
Why do you want Cyberpunk? It's not even a game that succeeded.
It's the whole phone that looks cool. The sounds, the look.
It's not even their new phone, though.
So what? It's the one before the new phone. So it still looks pretty cool, and I want that phone. That's the one I want. So I just asked them. So I'm going to see what they say.
Good luck with that.
I just said, send me a free phone.
Trey says, I heard mining runs up your electric bill. I'd rather purchase it. I bought some ADA and Dogecoin recently. Yes, I bought ADA. I'm all in on ADA, man. I bought a bunch of ADA. And Doge, I have some Doge too. I bought Doge a long time ago, so I got in real early with Doge. Whether it ever comes, Doge, I'm just going to hold forever. And if it happens to give me anything in profit, that's great. ADA, I've made a good return on my ADA already. So I'm really happy with that. And ADA is just going to go up from here because not only did it get put on Coinbase Pro yesterday, it's also on Coinbase.com now too. So you can now purchase ADA or Cardano on Coinbase, which is a big deal. Taylor Mom says, Flash print works on Mac. Awesome. I need to check that out then. That's what I'll be doing tomorrow.
So I don't know much about that like different type of Bitcoins and stuff like that. I want to look into it.
Do it, man. It is taking off right now. Like now's the time to get in. Like don't miss the boat, bro.
Now is there like I don't know much about it, so I have to learn about it.
YouTube, man. That's how I'm learning YouTube. You gotta put the time in to learn, bro. Especially when it comes to money.
He said, if I can give you that option, I would. He said,
Who?
Sorry, the chat guy.
Oh, on OnePlus?
He said, sure, Lou. I will be happy if I could provide you with that option.
Yeah, it'd be great if I can give you a phone, but that's not how we roll here.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
You tried.
Okay, Ben, if you're listening, I'm going to tell you right now. Hashtag free stuff. There you go, buddy. You get it right in the chat.
Salty. What's up, Saul? Yeah, early stream. Lou's got to go to bed early tonight, so we could stream a little bit earlier.
And I appreciate it, man. I appreciate everybody who came in tonight, and Jeff, I appreciate it, man. I wanted to be here, man. I didn't want to miss it, so thank you.
Yeah, man. Mama says, I wanted a backup wireless earbuds since I don't have any. I got the Blue Buds Live from Samsung for only $55. That's a hell of a deal. They had a slick deal for the brown or the blue ones. I love my black lives. Yeah. The lives are good, man. They're good. That's what I keep telling you to get, Lou.
What?
The lives, the Samsung Galaxy Buds Lives.
See, I don't want. When I hear some Samsung Buds, I think of those. What are those ugly pea-cone ones, acorns, whatever
the
they're
beans?
called? Yeah, ill. I just hate the way those.
That's
sound.
what we're talking about. That's
Gross.
exactly what
I don't want no beans near my ear.
They blow the AirPods out of the water.
That just sounds so gross.
They blow the AirPods out of the AirPods are a toy compared to these things. Not the AirPods Pro, the AirPods 1 and 2, or 1 with the charger. But yes, that's a hell of a deal. Good deal. I got the blue Buds Live as well.
All right, so I don't think he's going to help me today. So I told him I'll ask again tomorrow.
Yeah. I wanted the Purple Buds Pro, but I'm not down to pay $200. Do you know you can trade in your Buds Live to get the Buds Pro on their website? And they don't know if they'll fit in my tiny ears. Yeah, they're not. Do the Buds Plus fit in your ears? Because the Buds Pro fit. They're a better fit for me than the Buds Plus and the Buds Live. The Buds Pro fit the best out of all three for me.
Oh, and my iWatch this week decided to stop wanting to charge.
Yeah, because you got the first watch, bro.
It
It's
just
time to upgrade, dude.
it just doesn't.
You have to understand something with tech. Okay,
It doesn't charge. Maybe it's the charger.
you have to understand something with tech, Lou.
Maybe I just need a new charger.
Lewis,
Charger.
Lewis, listen to me.
I like
You have
it.
to understand something with tech. Tech is built to fail. It's all built to fail. It's all just run on batteries. Batteries are going to fail. They're meant to last 2 to 3 years. The fact that you got more than that is good. 2 to 3 years, that's what our tech is kind of meant to last.
I'm going to get a new charger, and I'm going to squeeze more years out of it.
Some things more than others, but tech is all built to fail, and that's how they keep you coming back. They don't want it to last forever. You know?
Sunday, I'm going to take it apart, and I'm going to fix it.
Bury your original AirPods.
No,
because they're trash.
No, they still work when they're plugged in.
I can't with you. I
They
can't.
work when they plugged in, dude.
Somebody come on the stream and help me with this guy.
When I take them off the charger, like the light doesn't go anymore, but when I put it on, like, yeah. So
If
but they
anyone,
work.
and I mean anyone, wants to come on the stream and help me with this guy,
Their boss.
I'll give you a link.
I'm going to take my watch apart and I'm going to fix it. It's going to be good for like another 3 years.
I'll give you a clone that'll be better than that first Apple Watch.
I did see the Apple Watch 4. I think last week. Somebody at my office had it and he just got it. That thing looked nice. He had the Nike version.
Yeah, the new ones are nice.
Really nice. Expensive, but nice.
Peter says, I just bought $100 worth of Ada. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, you're welcome. You are welcome. Oh, I hear my dog. My dog is dreaming downstairs.
Really?
Yeah. He's whining in his dreams. Tech Level Mama says, I'm learning my Cricut machine and making decals too. Crickets are cool. Cutting some vinyl and stuff. That's always fun. I love it so far. Peter says, beans sound amazing, Lou. Trust me.
I can't. Just the name of it just is so unattractive to me. Like I can't have a bean in my ear.
You know that's not their real name, right? The real name are the Buds Live.
Yeah, but they look like beans, and that's so gross. Keep them away from my canals.
You are bougie as hell, man.
Yeah, I'm really. Yeah, no,
you are really bougie for a dude.
I'm so picky. I'm like, ew, I don't want beans, but I just want AirPods because they sound wonderful.
So buy the AirPods Pro.
Yeah, $200, right?
You can get them for cheaper. You could probably get them for like $180.
Yeah. Looks like I'm gonna have to get that and a new watch, man.
I'll sell you mine for $100.
Were they in your ears?
Not for a very long time. You got silicone tips, bro. Just put new silicone tips in them. I got 4 pairs of silicone tips that I've never. I have brand new silicone tips.
I don't want tips. Can I just have the simple, the plastic ones, like the first ones, slip in?
Somebody help me.
I'm just saying, why do I gotta have like all these different cones?
Because the only good pair of earbuds out there that don't have silicone tips are the Galaxy Buds Live
and the Apple ones.
Thanks for joining us tonight, guys. I just can't do it. I can't deal with him. This is what I gotta deal with all the time. I can't take it.
Things are boss. But other than that, I'm going. Listen, I have no choice but to upgrade now. I got buds that don't work unless they're plugged into the charger. I got a watch that doesn't work anymore, so I'm going to have to upgrade in the next month or so. This sucks. I'm
More
used.
importantly,
Oh,
more importantly,
yeah.
that pod mic is calling your name.
Yeah, that Nubis 8000. I'm gonna have to look into that XLR. Yeah. I would say the next couple weeks, we'll go over a couple things, and we'll make a couple pickups because I want to use this boom arm because of how my setup is and how it is. I like how it is. I just need a mic and I guess that mixer and something to plug into this.
You need a mixer for an XLR mic, yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm all about it. So, what do you say? Like $150 total for that? The mic?
Pod mic's $100, and if you buy that Focusrite Scarlett on eBay, it was $50.
All right, good. Yeah, we'll definitely.
That you're gonna have to jump on though, because I don't think that's gonna last too long.
No, yeah, I get it.
Trey says, I also bought Algo because of what Peter said about the interest. Yeah, what is the interest on that? I've been thinking about that. I haven't pulled that trigger yet because I bought more ADA. I got a bunch of ADA, man. I'm pretty bullish on Cardano, so we'll see.
What is ADA? What is Algo?
They're coins. They're cryptocurrency.
Cryptocurrency. They're basically digital
coins, altcoins. Yeah.
Now, what are you doing with that?
Just buying it and letting it sit.
Okay.
Algo, he bought Algo because Algo, if you buy Algo, you can put money into Algo. And what it does, it's going to earn interest. But I think the interest is like 6 or 8%.
Uh-huh.
So compare that to putting your money in a bank where you're earning 1% if you're lucky.
Okay.
Right. So he's earning, I forget what the interest rate is. It's either 6 or 8, I think. So he's earning good interest on that money. Whatever money he put in there, he's earning interest on that money. Now, in ADA and Cardano, I could throw that into a stake pool, which earns interest as well. So I'm earning extra coins every month if I stake it. And that's a whole nother topic, but it's, yeah. Algo is a good one.
I know nothing about this digital money.
You got to learn it, bro. You got to learn it.
I know.
The government, I just read an article about the government admitting they were wrong about Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like, this stuff is not going anywhere. And you can make money doing it. It's not, from what I've seen, if you're careful and you do your research, you can make good money. I traded in for a $20 cheap wired pair of earbuds. Also, I sent you the link I used. If Lou decides, there you go. You got a link to get a crazy deal on some Buds Live, bro. Or I'll sell you mine.
How long were there in people's ears?
The link that she sent you, they're going to be brand new.
Oh, you sent them. Where she sent it to?
Probably my Twitter. Let me check my Twitter. Lou?
Yes.
Stop being bougie.
I know. I'm not trying to be bougie. I'm just picky.
You're a grown man.
But I think things are gross.
Take a little bit of alcohol.
I think this is so gross. How about this? This is how weird I am. If people come into my house,
bro, hold on, stop.
And they touch my TV remote, I have to bleach it.
$55, bro. You could pick up these earbuds for the Buds Live. $55 with the deal. I'm looking at the deal she just sent.
How come I can't see them?
Because she didn't send it to you.
That's so foul.
This is what guys, help me. I'm begging someone.
I'm gonna ask her right now. Where's the link?
Lou, if you are using the original watch, the battery is shot. And if you're using the first gen's AirPods, the battery, I keep telling him he doesn't want to listen to anybody, man. He doesn't want to listen. Lou doesn't like change.
It's not that I don't like change. It's just like when I like something from the get-go, I stick with it. And then like I defend it to the end. And that's, listen, I know there's so many things that sound so much better. but
Lou,
really they don't sound better than the original AirPods.
everything sounds better than the original AirPods. Look, Lou, I love the original AirPods. They started the whole earbud revolution we are in right now. And I used the original AirPods for at least 3 years. 2-3 years. I finally just gave them away maybe 6 months ago. But I didn't like them because of the sound quality. That's not why I like them. Sound quality is terrible. I like them because the microphones are fantastic and they were comfortable. And they were, the first earbuds that were really good at just being comfortable. But the sound quality has been trash forever.
Well, now there's got to be a way to change the battery in the AirPods. There's got to be like there has to be a way, like there has to be a way to change it. Like, and I bet you it's like one of those little batteries that you get like at a Walgreens or Walmart. They're like that big. You just put that inside. I'm so gonna try to fix this thing before, and that's what's so sad. And thank you, Tech Love Mama, for the link. I saw it, and yeah, you're awesome.
By the way, Len says the silicone tips on the AirPods Pro, you don't feel it because it has vents in it, which takes out the air pressure, so it feels like there's nothing in your ear. They are specifically designed by Apple to fit a certain way in your ears, so you do not feel them, and they are very comfortable, and they sound fantastic. And not only do they sound fantastic, the active noise cancellation on them is fantastic. The transparency mode on there is fantastic. And it has better battery life than your OG AirPods.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't disagree. They probably do. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's time for me to upgrade, and when I do, I will be happy. But I just have to get through that initial. I have to get through that. I have to let them go after I try.
Let them go, bro. Bury them. If you want to put them in a little plaque by the side of your bed, do it. But just get rid of them.
Now, on the bottom of the AirPods, they have the charger slot. Like, is there a little screw on the bottom there next to that?
Moving on. What, to change the battery?
Yeah.
We're not having this conversation, bro.
Like, I think there's like a little, like one of those little eyeglass screws like that people use for the iPhones and stuff like that. For the screen.
Sure. If you say so.
We're going to check that out.
I don't know, because nobody has a pair of those AirPods anymore to look.
Oh, man. Now I'm curious.
And I can tell you right now, there's no screw. I know that because I've reviewed 50 pairs of clones.
And you didn't see
not one of them. Not one of them has a screw on it.
Then how do they put them together and take them apart?
They're not meant to be taken apart. They're meant to fail and make you buy a new one.
What if inside the actual AirPods thing, the bottom thing, the two pieces that read it, what if those just need to be cleaned?
Peter says, one color. I was just looking at that 6% interest. It helps on algo we're talking about now. Back to Bitcoins and cryptocurrency. I'm up like 20% total. That's what I'm talking about, Peter. Good for you. Trey says, nice. So 6% interest on that, Lou, if you put money in there. If you put $20 in there, you're going to make 6% interest on your money.
Okay. All righty. See, I need to learn a little bit more about this crypto and digital money. Like, I know nothing about it. So, like, I was planning on using the Robinhood app to put some money into LG Display, because I was reading about that and doing a little study on it. So like, and that was like the only first thing, but I know nothing about this digital money, so I definitely have to look into it.
I didn't know anything about it 2 months ago too, until I started watching YouTube videos and realized, damn, I made a mistake by not investing years ago.
And like, yeah, but you're like learning and a little bit. And I asked you earlier this week for some advice, and what'd you do? You you sent me to some dork on YouTube. Stop. I don't know that dude. I'm asking you.
Let me tell you guys about the conversation I had with this guy the other day. The other day, he texts me, right, in a text message, how do I invest using Robinhood? So I sent him a link of somebody explaining the whole process on YouTube. That wasn't good enough for him. He wanted me to text him how to invest his money into Robinhood. Then my question was, did you even create a profile? No, I didn't create a profile.
No, I did
because they asked me where I worked.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was his answer.
That's a little personal, all right? But I want it in layman's terms. I didn't want to listen to this dude for an hour to, like, tell me, like,
If you're going to invest money, I am not going to text you to try and teach you how to do it. You need to put in the work and learn. I will help you once you're on the app, and even you don't even have an account. And I will help you and like give you some advice of what not to do.
Orders of an account, dude. Once he asked me for my job, I was like, all right. I eventually did it. I eventually gave up and said, okay, this is where I work. You know, but at the same time, I was skeptical. Like, how dare you ask me where I work?
Lou, if you were serious about investing, you would put the time in and you would watch at least one YouTube video on how to set up a Robinhood app.
Well, I figured, you did Robinhood a little bit, so you would, hey, listen, all you got to do is just, follow the steps on the phone. But if you need more help here, but you just
do you remember one of my responses? One of my responses was create an app, sign in, buy something. That's if you want me to text you information about how to buy something on Robinhood, that's what I'm going to tell you to do. Create an app, sign in.
Dude, I didn't know.
Find something you like and buy it.
Dude was.
If you want it done over text messaging, that's what you're going to get. Or I'm going to send you a link to a video of somebody that can actually help you if you feel like putting the time in.
I didn't know who that dude was, man.
You don't have to know who he is.
Like I was just asking for some steps, just maybe just not even steps, man, just like a little advice. And
advice. Sign up for an account.
Yeah, that to some dude that's like asking a plumber about my taxes. Like, I don't know that dude. Like, I was just asking for some advice, man. That's all.
Yeah, see, look at Tech Level Mama. See? Yeah, free shipping too.
Free shipping.
Peter says, post a beans deal on chat, please, for 55. I'll pick up another. Okay, I will do that for you. I will do that for you. Give me 1 second. Where'd it go? Hold, please. Lou.
Yeah. It's a good show, man. I gotta say.
All right, the deal should be in the chat right now. Thank you to Tech Loving Mama for sending that deal. As long as it posts, it didn't post yet. There it is. I'm trading my AKG earbuds I got with my Note 10 Plus. They're giving me $20 for them. There you go. Get some free earbuds with a phone. You trade them in, get some loot.
I know.
Did Lou just say change the battery in the AirPods to 1? What the fuck? He did, man. This is what I'm dealing with.
So going to try it.
That's what I got to deal with.
First, I'm going to take some alcohol with the Q-tip and clean the bottom, see if that works.
Thanks, Tech Loving Mama. Just seen tweet come through. Peter Vital, check your DMs. Sliding into the DMs.
Those DMs.
Algo, sorry, spelled correctly. Yeah, I'm gonna have to throw some money on there just to let it sit and gain some interest. It's just a smart move. Trey says, I'm also working on JPEG pixel art. Oh, you're going to sell some NFTs? Nice. Crypto Ghost, I want 10,000 for each. Why not? Hell yeah, go for 20,000. Why not? Tech Level Mama. I'm going to have my niece create some artwork and sell those as NFTs. If you want to fix it, well, it's going to be destroyed before anything. Yeah. I'd like to see him try. Maybe, create a video on like how to fix tech and just show us your work.
That would be, yeah.
Show us your work.
Can I borrow that, some of that filament?
Peter says, slang your expression is priceless. I'm dying over here. Yeah, I I don't
Yeah,
even know.
yeah.
I don't have words sometimes. 6% interest plus growth, Lou, plus growth,
Plus growth.
right?
Yep. Yeah. 6%.
Got to teach you, bro. We got to teach you, but we can't teach you unless you sign up and get an account.
Well, I was signed up, but I'm good, man. I'll learn. I'll just search one of these freaking guys on YouTube and
They know more than I do.
well, I don't know them.
Tech Level Mama says at Digital Slang, did you know you can get flexible filament, make your own case? Yes, I did know that. You can get the TPU filament, and that is on the list of things to do. And it'd probably be easier for me to do that than to make some freaking helmets. But yes, I did know that, but thank you for saying that. Peter says, Lou, when you set up a brokerage account, this info is required by any company as part of the rules from the SEC. They get real personal, but you can't have an account without that info. It's no different than at a bank, Lou. If you go to a bank, they're going to ask you where you work.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. And that's what they said on the app too. It was like, they're required to ask you this information.
They already know where you work anyway.
So, and I'm not I'm not a liar. So it's like, okay, either I'm going to do it or I'm just not, but I did it. So,
yeah. So you have an account now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to invest in?
I think I'm going to go for LG display. I don't know. I'm going to do some more research. I'm not just going to jump in anything, but
there you go. That's what I like to hear.
Okay, I like LG TVs, and I know, listen, LG is a big company. And I was looking at their, stock over the last couple months, 3 months. So I was going to throw a few bucks in there and just see what happens.
Do it, bro. Do it.
I'm going to. Yeah.
Apple Monster, how are you, man? How you doing, bro? So, yeah. So, Lou, I would love to help you with crypto and stuff, but when you're ready, obviously you're not ready, but when you're ready, I'm going to help you. And your AirPod problem, I think you should get the Buds Live, man. I really do think you'll like them.
Wow. OnePlus just sent me an email.
Saying?
They want me to get back to them about getting a phone to talk on the show.
They want you to buy the phone.
I understand that you're looking for the OnePlus device for reviewing on the show. Yeah, please contact us. Yeah, bitch. That's right. I'm going to contact them tomorrow and be like, that's right.
Do it.
Plus, yeah, all about it. See?
Do it, man.
I am.
So we've been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes now. We're only going to go for a few minutes longer. But yeah, so we talked about the Apple event that wasn't, which, by the way, I'm going to show you guys a picture because of the new iMacs that are coming out in April.
Yeah, you got a picture of that already?
I do, and it's going to be really difficult for me not to buy one of these. I am all iMac. I have an iMac here. I have an iMac downstairs. I have 2 iMacs at work. I have an iMac that I sold to my ex. I'm all about iMacs. And I've been wanting a redesign. And the fact that they have it coming out now, let me get the picture.
What do you mean as far as a redesign?
Well, the iMac has had the same body and the same look for, man, I don't even know how many years, but it's been a very long time. Very, very long time. Where is it? Let me find the picture real quick. So we finally get a redesign, thin bezels all around the side. They're going to be colored, kind of like the iPad Air colors. So colors are always a nice thing. Where is my picture of it? I know I have it somewhere. And it's going to have the new chips in it, which is really exciting. Honestly, here it is. So for me not to get this is going to be difficult, man. And this is what they're going to look like.
Oh, dude, now you just went balls out on your iMac that you have now.
Yeah, my iMac, the one downstairs, not the one I'm using now, but the one downstairs is a 2020 model, i9 processor, the best graphics card, 128 gigs of RAM, a 2 terabyte SSD drive. The thing is a beast.
Mm-hmm.
And I spent a lot of money on it. But damn it, I want that black one right there.
Yeah, that looks. Yeah.
I want that black space gray, whatever you call it. That's the one I want, man.
You're gonna get it, man.
It depends on the price. If it's only around $1,000 or $1,200, I'll probably get it. If it's anything more than that, and if the RAM is expandable for me to do it, I'll probably get it. If I can't expand the RAM and Apple makes you buy it from them, I won't do it.
What are you going to do? Just put that one upstairs and the other one downstairs, or just switch them in and out?
No, I'll keep all of them. I have one downstairs, which is where I edit.
Right.
This one that I'm using now, it's an older one. It's like a 2000. The one I'm using now is a 27-inch 2013. So it's an older one. It's a Core i7, so i7 processor in it. And it's got 32 gigs of RAM. It's maxed out. That's the amount of RAM you could put in it back then. And I did install myself a 1 terabyte SSD drive in it. So it runs good. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no reason for me to get rid of it. But I can use one here for streaming. Then I could put one downstairs and have a dedicated computer for the 3D printer. Or I might take this one to work and give it to my employee because he needs a computer at work. If I do that.
He needs one for work?
Yes, and I just solved the problem. I'll just get my business to buy it.
Yeah, you can do that.
Problem solved.
You can do it. Wow.
Problem solved. That black one. Look at that space gray one or black. I don't know what color they're going to call it. If they're going to call that black or space gray, but that's the one I want.
They're going to call that space gray. You know that.
That's the one I want.
Yeah.
Doesn't it look nice? And the front panel is going to be different. It's going to have thin bezels all the way around. It's going to look like, or hopefully it's going to be very similar to their Pro display. Maybe it'll be 4K. Maybe it'll be 5K. Probably 4K.
Well, they're jumping right from 4K to 8K right now.
Well, computers aren't.
Well, no, not computers. Yeah.
We're not talking about TVs.
Yeah, true.
Carlos wants to know, are you guys going to see Godzilla vs. Kong when it comes out in theaters, or are you going to watch it at home? I will be watching it at home, and I cannot wait for that movie to come out.
I will be watching it at home also. Yeah. I don't think the theaters are really open near us. I don't think.
They're open here.
Are they?
Yeah, they're open.
I haven't checked. Or maybe I really wouldn't go to the movies anyway.
No, I'm all in. And when does it comes out? Like next week, doesn't it?
Yeah, something like that. But how long is it going to be before movie theaters are fully phased out?
It's not going to happen, bro. There's something. Nah, it's not going to happen. There's something. How can I say this? First off, it better not happen because I invested a lot into AMC. But secondly, there's just something about going to a theater that is just different and fun. I love it. I love nothing more than going to a theater. Before the pandemic, even when I was married, if I was bored and my wife didn't want to go to a movie, I'm gone. I'm going. I'm out. I'm going to a movie by myself. I have no problem doing it. I love the movie theater. I love watching something on a big screen like that in the dark, like with snacks, and kick my feet up, on the ones that have those lounge chairs.
Yeah.
I don't think that's ever going to go away. I think it's going to come back because people are going to want to get out after this craziness is over. People are going to want to be out.
Well, yeah, I was very we in order for us to go to the movies, it would have to be a movie that we really want to see. I think the last one we went to go see was the Halloween movie. Before that was Evil Dead. But Halloween. That was the last movie we went to go see.
If I could be a movie critic, that's what I would do for work. I love movies that much. I told you this, I think, already. I saw somebody die in a movie theater.
Yeah. You told me that.
Yeah, lady had a heart attack in the movie. It was terrible.
Yeah, that's you'll remember that forever.
I will remember that forever.
Yeah, yeah.
Tech Level Mama says, so far I'm using my Surface Pro 4 mostly for my 3D printer. Yeah, I'd like to have a dedicated printer in there. It's not really necessary, but I'm extra as hell. It's not really necessary, though. Carlos says, what are your thoughts on the iPhone 12 and 12 Pro? Do you guys like it, or do you prefer to wait for the iPhone 13? I think the iPhone 12 and 12 Pro are good phones. I love the redesign. Love the redesign. The squared off edges, love it. And it's a fantastic phone. And obviously, it's the best phone Apple has ever made. If you're talking about buying it right now, I wouldn't buy it right now. At this point, you might as well wait. I mean, you're halfway through the year already, or at least from when the iPhone was launched. But maybe it'll be pushed back because of the pandemic. And if you need a new phone, go pick it up. It's a great phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for something like really revolutionary to come out with a phone. I mean, I don't think
we're going to see. I don't think we're going to see anything different on the iPhone 13. Again, we're still going to have that damn notch. It's just supposed to be a little smaller this year on the iPhone 13. It's not going to look much different.
It just seems like, the only thing that's really different about the new phones that are coming out, like the Fold. Okay, that's different. That's cool. That's that's really cool. But it just seems like with the iPhones, the only things that are different is a little faster, better camera, a little faster, better camera, a little faster. I want something, I don't know. I want holograms coming out of this shit.
Well, that's software though. That's not hard. That's like something they could put in any phone if they had software for it. But yeah, the iPhones have been boring increments, like incremental upgrades. Better camera, better processor. This year we did get a redesign, and that's basically it. Nobody cares about a LiDAR sensor on the phone, right? Few and far. Nobody cares about that. Mm-hmm. But I had the 12 Pro Max, and unfortunately, it gave me migraines, so I had to return it, or I sold it. I didn't return it, and I picked up an iPhone 11 because I needed that LCD screen. But the iPhone 13, look, I could sit here and say all day, I'm not going to buy it because I don't want to buy it. I don't want to buy it because it's not going to be much different than the 12. But I'm going to buy it.
Going to. I mean, you're going to find that deal, that warranty, or you're going to find some type of loophole, just like you always do, so that if in a couple weeks or a month you don't like it, you can get rid of it.
And, well, let's go back to folding phones real quick. Mm-hmm. Folding phones, well, Apple is working on a folding phone. We already know that. That will be released. It's not going to be this year, and it might not be next year either. I'm thinking their folding phone, because we all know they like to wait. And they wait longer than anybody, and they wait till it's perfect. And I don't think we're going to see Apple's folding phone for at least 2 years. Now, we're also getting a folding phone from Google. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be cool. Maybe this year, maybe next year we'll get that. And then the Fold 3 comes out, middle of the year this year, which, I'm all in for that.
Now, who had that rolling one? Was that LG?
It was two companies. It was, who was it? One was LG and the other one was, I don't remember. Guys in the chat, who had the two folding phones? It was LG and somebody else.
I remember seeing the commercial on the TV and I was like, that's cool.
Yeah, there was two of them. Tech Loving Mama says she wants to watch it too. Yeah, I can't wait for that. I think it comes out next week, man. I hope so.
Let's see.
Will MagSafe stick to my iPhone XR? I do not know. It sticks to my iPhone 11. And I know that because I did it today. I dropped a video today with some good alternatives to MagSafe. And they all stuck to my iPhone 11. So I'm thinking they would stick to the XR. I don't know. It'll charge it. It'll definitely charge it. Whether it sticks to it or not, I don't know. But it will charge it.
So they're saying March 31st in North America. While its international release date remains unchanged for a week earlier on March 26th.
You guys know Drop a comment and let Lou know if you are Team Kong or Team Godzilla. Because I'm Team Godzilla. I want Godzilla. I like Kong, but there's no way in hell he should be Godzilla.
Yeah, I like Kong because he has more personality.
True, but he still shouldn't be able to compete. Godzilla could just burn him and it'd be over.
That's true. And
he could melt him like he did in the last movie and just walk away.
And that's true. Absolutely. And I was a little thrown off when I saw, and that's why I like Kong because in the trailer, he was like, he was coming down, uppercutting and, he had some Muay Thai in there.
I like Kong. Kong's a bad bitch, but I mean, granted, we know, I don't know if you guys know this, but the way the movie is going to go, they're going to fight.
Mm-hmm.
But Godzilla is being manipulated by Apex or whoever the bad organization is in this. He's being manipulated by those guys who created Mechagodzilla. And so Godzilla's freaking out and he's destroying everything because he's trying to destroy this organization because he knows about Mechagodzilla. Now, I guess Kong and him have had beef forever, so they get into it, but then they're going to work together at some point in the movie and fight Mechagodzilla.
You think that's what's going to happen, huh?
Oh, I already know that's what's going to happen.
Oh, okay.
It's guaranteed, bro. I told you before, I like spoilers. I find all this stuff out.
I know you do. I was just going to say something, but I was just letting it go because I'm like, yeah, you're a spoiler guy.
Yeah. Trey, if you have a washer in your case, I mean, I would think it would stick. Yes, I do think it would stick. Or you can just buy one of those cases that have the metal in it. Like Pataka sells their cases that have the metal in it. I want that MagSafe charger from you. Yeah, it's a good charger, man. I like those things. They're pretty cool. TCL is the other one that has the rollable. Trey says, I think Oppo's got some dope stuff, man. I wish we can get our hands on some of the tech from over on that side of the world. It's a shame, man, that we can't work together more, as people or as organizations or people or companies, whatever it is. Like, I want to use some of that tech over there. Some of those phones are awesome. That new folding phone that just came out from Huawei, man, the one Marquez just dropped a video on.
Now, if you get that phone, it's like an overseas phone, right? And you get it like over here. You put your SIM card in it. Will it work?
It'll work, but you're not going to have access to Google. So because they're only Android phones, so you're not going to have, they're banned here in the US, so you're not supposed to use them. So a lot of companies have pulled all their apps out of the App Store, but on top of that, you can't even download the App Store now. Like Google is not even on their phones.
Okay.
So these companies are now trying to set up their own app stores it sucks because they got some good phones, man, that I would have bought already if, we could use them. But technically you're right. Yes. Technically we could buy a phone from overseas. It would probably only work on GSM though, like T-Mobile and AT&T. It's not going to work on Verizon or anything. That's a different network. But technically, yes, we would be able to buy a phone from over there, throw a SIM card in it, and be able to use it.
Okay.
As long as it's unlocked. Yes, Godzilla. See, Godzilla. Okay, so 3 of them actually, LG, TCL, and Oppo are making rollables.
Yeah, I thought I saw that LG commercial. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, so take a little moment. Said you got to sideload Google services. Unfortunately. Which sucks.
Yeah.
Well, it's about that time, I guess. Lou's got to go to bed.
Yeah, that sucks, man. That sucks. It was a good show, man. Tonight was good. We had a lot of the regulars, and yeah, it was good.
Yeah. I think we need to have an intervention for Lou.
No, because as soon as I get off of here, first thing I'm doing is running to the iPods to go see if they got a screw on the bottom. First thing I'm going to do. I almost got up in the last half an hour just to go get them because I've been thinking about that nonstop.
How long do you think it would take you if you could fix them, which you can't?
Right.
And say it took you 2 hours. Is that worth it to you?
Yes. If it's fixed, please. Yeah.
So you're gonna go out, you're gonna waste 2 hours, which it's not gonna work. And you're gonna spend money on a battery where you could probably just go buy new AirPods or used AirPods 1 for like $30.
It probably takes just like one of those CR123 batteries or something like that. Or I could probably get something off the eBay for, peanuts. Just throw a battery in there.
Time is money, bro.
That's right. Time is money. So bink, pop it in. Amazon Prime, bitch.
You want to make a bet on this?
No. No.
Honestly, you should buy that. You should trade in those piece of crap AirPods you got. Use that trade in Tech Level Mama gave you and get those Buds Live for $55. That's a hell of a deal.
I can't do beans, man. They look funky. Like I can't do the beans. I can't. Like I would get anything else but like beans in my ear. Like that's so foul. Those are funky. Like has to do with like food in my ears. Like this gross. Yeah. That's so gross. Ill. Just thinking about it makes me irk. Like ill beans in your ear. It's gross. All right.
Kevin says, I wanted to say goodnight to all of you. Hope everyone has a great rest of the night and hope we'll see you tomorrow night. Stay safe, casters, and have a gooder day tomorrow. Tech Level Mama says goodnight. All is well. Hope you all have a good night and a weekend. You too, of course. AirPod battery. Yes, LOL. Len says, I heard it costs more to fix your AirPods than buying new ones. Yeah, absolutely, man. Of course.
Next week, I'm going to have an update.
There you go. If Lou could change the battery and make it work, I will buy him a new headset.
Oh, dude, I'm on a mission. You're local, Peter. You're going to get me a new headset, cuz.
You have to prove it, though. You need to record it because you can't just go out and buy a new pair of AirPods and say, I fixed them.
Well, no, I would never do that because that's foul. I would never do that.
We need proof. We need proof.
Okay. I'll do that.
You have to provide proof of your success or your failure.
I get it. If I can actually take these apart, I will provide proof that I did it. Absolutely. I wouldn't. Yeah, no, that's foul. I wouldn't do that. So, I'll make it work.
Tech Love Mom says, oh my God, food in his ears. What the fuck? Hey, Lou, they may look funky, but I'm telling you, bud, they are awesome and I love them.
Yeah, until whatever. What? Kevin, you like food in your ears.
What are you talking about, man?
The beans, man. Pull those up. They look like beans. They're so nasty.
I can't.
All right.
Peter says, good night, Kev. That's it, guys. We're going to wrap it up. Thanks again for coming through to everybody out there. And tomorrow night on Digital Slang, we're going to be back around 10:30. I really don't know what time I'm going to jump on tomorrow night. I'll worry about it tomorrow. But 10 or 10:30, whatever it may be, okay, deal. I trust Lou, even though he's crazy. Okay, you're on, bro.
All right. Look, sounds good.
Nasty. Oh, my God. Yep. This is what I have to deal with, guys. This is it.
Yeah, I'm a different type of person. Yeah.
What he said.
Yeah.
That guy over there said what he said. Different type of person. Listening with my beans now, see?
Oh, that's so nasty.
Lou, they will blow the AirPods away.
I'm sure they would, but yeah. Beans, ears. I got big ears. I can't have fucking beans in my ears. That's gross.
And on that note, see you tomorrow, guys. Peace.